Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Thursday, September 11th, 2025. So, welcome back.
Thank you very much.
And have you been doing crosswords lately?
I have.
Good.
I've done them every day.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about today's?
I loved it.
Oh, good.
Did you like it?
It was sort of surprising. I didn't realize that there was a theme or a gimmick until I put the last letter in, and then all of a sudden it filled in, okay, revealer here, rebuses. It filled in the rebuses.
Really?
And I'm like, yeah, because I was doing, there were 4 rebuses.
Right.
And so there were 4 points at which I had to do some rationalization of why I didn't understand the answer. And I was able to do that pretty well.
Uh-huh.
For example,
well, certainly for some of them you could. Like
I could do it for all of them.
7 across, minuscule in cutesy lingo. You could put teensy.
That's what I did.
Uh-huh.
I said teensy, that's fine.
And that one would work, yeah.
And then 7 down was material with a coarse weave, and I went for teed, T-E-E-D, because I thought, a tee is a type of shirt, and perhaps the material they make T-shirts out of is teed.
Well, that's not coarse. That's smooth.
Perhaps, but it is a demonstration of my magnificent rationalization talents when I don't actually have the right answer.
Okay. So, well, I was very proud of myself because I got it on the first one. I got the gimmick on the first one, which is so unusual for me. I usually don't figure out what the thing, the theme is until toward the end of the puzzle. But one down was a semi-aquatic amphibian, and I did not have the first letter of that. I had the second letter, which was the Seinfeld character, 12 across. Seinfeld role was Elaine, which it seems like it always is when you're in the New York Times crossword. Right. And then 15 across was one of the theme clues, handheld communication device. And I have the ALKI, and I'm like, oh, it looks like walkie or talkie. So I put in talkie, and then I went back to this semi-aquatic amphibian, and I'm like, well, that's a net. I'm like, no, it's not. It's a newt. And then I thought, oh, the communication device is a walkie-talkie, and you have to put the W and the T in the square there together. And then that formed newt going down and walkie-talkie going across. And so that worked.
Wow.
And so, so then when I got over here to teensy, I'm like, oh, it's not just teensy. It's got to be teensy-weensy. So I put in the TW, which made your teed fabric, tweed fabric, which is coarse. And so...
so is teed. Just want to point that out.
So anyway, so I got that one. And then we also had RAZZLEDAZZLE way at the bottom of the puzzle in the bottom left corner. And then in the bottom right, we had Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah, so the clue for RAZZLEDAZZLE was 64 across flashiness.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And so I went for Razzle, and then 55 down, the medieval entertainer was a bar. And I thought perhaps there's some creature called a bar. But when I went for the bar, see, that's where the magic happened. I typed the R, and then all of a sudden it filled in all of the rebuses for me.
Really?
Yeah, well, sometimes if you just put in the first letter,
the other,
and it's just like, wait, you didn't give me a chance to sort of muddle through this because, at one point, at this point, I had convinced myself that a semi-aquatic amphibian was a new. Not sure if you're familiar. Well, I'm not familiar with the new, but there are a lot of semi-aquatic amphibians that I'm probably not.
True. Yes, that
and
is true.
I did figure that Humpty Dumpty, I thought, well, they're just calling it Humpty for some reason. And 46 down, the time for a trip to the laundromat became washay.
Washay.
And wasn't sure what a washay was. I thought that might be something a model does as they're going down the catwalk.
I believe that's sachet.
Sachet. Oh, that makes more sense than washay. But
it's nothing to do with laundry.
Yeah, so I was on a Thursday when they very frequently have rebuses. I was completely stunned by the appearance of a rebus. What can I
That's very
say?
interesting that you only had to really put one letter in. I wonder if you put, instead of putting the first letter, you put in the second letter. Like if you put in T for, well, you did put in T for talkie, right?
I had
And
no,
net.
no. Actually, I had walkie.
Oh, you had walkie and new. So,
Right.
But you had teensy and T. Okay, so that was the first letter.
Yeah, I had the first letter everywhere.
Oh, okay. So,
And of course, I
wonder if you
can't.
just put in the second letter, if it would put in the first letter.
Well, the curse of cloud computing is I can't undo it because it
Right,
knows my
exactly.
record everywhere.
Exactly. But anyway, well, that's interesting though that it did kind of help people out there.
Yes.
But I just loved it. I thought it had some very fun clues too. One, I was happy to see 18 across, longtime portrayer of TV's Captain Pierce Alda.
Yes.
You got Alan Alda in there again. So
That took me a bit. You know, I saw Pierce and I'm like, Pierce, that sounds familiar. Because I mean, well, let's see, was Pierce his last name? I guess.
Yeah. Hawkeye Pierce.
Hawkeye Pierce, right, okay.
Yeah.
You know, but I think of him as a doctor, not a captain.
Right.
Even though, of course, he was in the military, I guess.
I know. Immediately I thought, was he a Star Trek captain?
Yeah.
But no, it was MASH.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I was glad to see that. And I also thought 47 across, what a stumper. Lush turned out to be sot.
That was a stumper?
Well, I was thinking of, lush being, very verdant or, very,
Yes.
fussy.
Green,
yeah, but it was drunk.
Sot, yes. I mean, that's my go-to. If I see lush and 3 letters, I think sot immediately, yes.
Well, I didn't.
Okay.
But,
Because, and the reason why is sot has appeared 298 times. And there's no telling how many times verdant has appeared, probably fewer.
So another one I liked was 31 across. Simpson nee Bouvier was Marge Simpson from The Simpsons. I guess her maiden name is Bouvier.
Yes.
Must be related to Jackie Kennedy because that's Jackie Kennedy's maiden name.
Really?
Yes.
Well, you've never seen the both of them at the same time, so there is a possibility of that.
I didn't know that, but I thought that was very funny.
We had, and there were also, we had 19 down, anti-racist movement since 2013 for short, BLM.
Black Lives Matter, yes.
And another clue that we've been seeing a lot of, 28 across, micro-dosing substance LSD.
Yes.
Last 2, I guess this crossword and the one before we had LSD, so.
That's right.
For 24 down, Archangel in Paradise Lost, I had it starting off with URI, and I thought Uriah.
Oh.
As in Uriah Heep, who I only know as a band. I don't know actually.
Well, I mean, there is a Uriah in the Bible, but he was an angel.
So. Oh, okay. This was Uriel, or Uriel, however it's pronounced. Yes, and that crossed a great clue, 41 across. Hi, where the first hi was capital H, capital I, and then it was lowercase hi. Hi, aloha. That was great. Hawaiian hi, yes. That was nicely done. We had 22 down. Leonard, who helped develop calculus, and I'm like, the only person I know in calculus, there's Newton and Leibniz, and that wasn't going to fit, but it was Euler.
Yeah, well, we just had him not too long ago.
Euler, really?
I thought it was Euler, but anyway, yeah. We just had him.
It might be Euler. I always, whenever people are having casual conversations with me about Euler, of course, they could be referring to the Edmonton Oilers. I'm not sure.
That's true, too.
That's right. It'd be funny, if they all came out with the letter E and they're like math people or something. I don't know. We didn't talk about the revealer for the theme.
That's true.
36 across.
Yeah, revealer was 36 across. Back to school sporting events. Back to back sporting events with a hint to the answers to the italicized clues. And that was double headers.
Yes.
Which is exactly what we had. A rebus at the beginning of each of the theme clues with 2 letters. So double headers.
Let's see, we had 25 down. That was powerful ones have resolutions less than 0.1 nanometers. I had it starting off with micro, And because I just saw meter, I went for micrometer.
Oh.
And if I'd thought about it a little bit more, there's no way that a micrometer could measure 0.1 nanometers. It was microscopes.
That's right.
And I'm assuming those were electron microscopes.
Yeah.
Or maybe some other fancy material. And then we had 63 across. Current measure was an ampere.
That's right.
We just had a reference to volta and ohm.
Yes, that's right.
So we seem to be going through the units of electricity.
Electrical measurement.
I predict that a farad, F-A-R-A-D, and a mho, M-H-O, are going to make an appearance sometime soon.
Perhaps.
We'll find out. 31 across, city with a view of Mount Vesuvius. Boy, all I could think of was Etna, and then I'm like, no, that's another volcano. I mean, I suppose a volcano could have a view of a volcano, but it was Naples.
Naples.
Did you get that right away?
No, I did not.
You know, I thought Rome, that's not going to fit. Roma also is not going to fit.
No.
They did have Roma, though. Actually, 39 across, Marinara Tomato was a Roma.
That's right. The P in Naples, that was funny. 3 down. Mom, dad, and sis, but not bro. Palindrome.
Yes, that was great. I thought that was one of the best clues there.
Yes.
We also had a 62 across. That was creator of Heffalumps and Woozles, A.A. Milne.
That's right.
I like Heffalumps. I'm a big Heffalumps and Woozles fan. I didn't get 51 across. I Am Blank, a one-time reality TV spinoff, Kate, C-A-I-T.
I think that was, I'm not sure, but I think that was Caitlyn Jenner. Didn't she have a reality show? You know, after she transitioned, I think she had a reality show called I Am Kate.
Okay, because it is spelled, again, C-A-I-T,
Real
so.
name is Caitlyn.
Ah, okay.
So, yeah. I think.
Okay. Let's see. Pair of words that are usually contracted are not. There were quite a few words that I could think of but that was the only one that worked. So yes, this was a fine crossword. It was by Gia Bosco, her 6th since 2023.
Very good.
Yep.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was
Yes.
a fun solve.
Yep. It was, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the surprise of discovering there was a rebus there. So that is it for today. Thanks everyone for listening. Just a reminder that tomorrow's Friday, which means it'll be time for Fun Fact Friday. So be prepared to learn something new.
Yep.
And we'll be back again with that and our analysis of tomorrow's crossword tomorrow.
Bye-bye.